We started getting inquiries in the last week, and yesterday we delivered 12 vehicles to the Red Cross. Those vehicles are actually going to be going into Ukraine itself. This morning we received an order for 9 ambulances from Médecins Sans Frontières, and they again will be going into the war zone itself in Ukraine. So things are starting to pick up. This is what we do in TGS. This is what we've done, as you say, for the last few decades, whether it's the earthquake in Haiti, the tsunami in Southeast Asia around early 2000s, the Ebola crisis, many different things.
It seems that this war, because it's closer, it's in Europe, it's closer to us, people have been feeling it more. Is that true of your staff?
Yeah, I think there's two things in terms of the response from the staff. One is that, as always, the staff are prepared to work overtime, weekends, do whatever it takes to get these vehicles out there. But the other thing is that we ask the staff, if they'd like to make a donation to the Disasters Emergency Committee or the Red Cross. And I think probably by the end of this week we'll raise from the staff alone around about £10,000, which is absolutely incredible.
That's an impressive amount, and as a group you're also making a donation, although you're not disclosing the amount. Part of that is driven by the fact that you've actually got more than 300 employees close to the border of Russia.
That's right. So on a group-wide basis we've got approximately 350 members of staff here in Gibraltar, but we've got another 350 up in Finland and the 3 Baltic countries, all of which border Russia or Belarus. So you can imagine there's a huge amount of anxiety amongst those team members up there. So many of them will know somebody in Ukraine, whether it's a work colleague or a family member. There's very, very close connections, so they're feeling it even more personally than we are.
How important is it to have relationships of trust with the likes of Médecins Sans Frontières, Red Cross?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of what we've done over 30 years in TGS, is build that trust. They know that when there is an emergency like this, they can just come to us. The price of a Landcruiser or a pickup today is the same price that it was 4 weeks ago. They know that because it's very easy on the open market, people bump up their prices to exploit the situation. We've never done that. That trust is built up over 30 years.
How do you ensure that you have enough supply to meet demand, which you can't predict?
Well, we always keep stock. We have a stock of vehicles in Gibraltar, we have a stock of all the accessories, etc. For example, next week the order for MSF, it's for ambulances. And as I say, we've got all the materials here to convert a standard Landcruiser into an ambulance. It's about 400 hours of work we've got to do between now and the end of next week. The vehicles, again, we may have to fit differential locks. It depends on the environment. Ukraine, yes, 4 weeks ago it would have been European standard roads, but who knows what they're going to face when they get there now with craters and everything else. So it's a situation that's changing by the day, really.